Hey guys, DJ Janakis. I'm bringing you your WOD video for August 26th, and I'm going to talk to you today about having a controlled conversation with somebody. And a lot of times we have people on our hearts that we have shared Advocare with. Maybe we've shared our package story, and that really hasn't brought that vision into their life. But this business begins and ends with relationships. After all, we are advocates who care, and we need to care about the person more than our business. So even if it takes 7 months, maybe it takes a couple years to help somebody to see more for themselves, that's worth it. So the first thing that we need to do when we're having a controlled conversation with somebody is to help them and ask them the right questions to bring an awareness to their current reality. Because it's very possible that their dreams do not match up with what their reality is, and that it never will. But we can't point that out. We have to ask the right questions and help them see that for themselves. So if we are able to bring that bigger picture, that vision in where they start dreaming again, then they're going to start asking themselves, what if? What if that is possible? And what that does is it brings that glimmer of hope. It opens the door for us to have an intentional conversation about Advocare with them. And that's the how part of having a controlled conversation, because they're asking themselves, what if this can happen for me? But I just don't have a vehicle. I don't have a how. How do I do that? And Advocare, we know, is the way. It is the best way to make dreams become reality. So we need to share Advocare with strength and leverage it appropriately so that way they can definitively see that this is their how. The next thing that we need to figure out for them is, once they've seen the vision for Advocare in their life, is how soon do they want those dreams to become reality? And the thing is we need to have a target. We need to help them have a target. Here in Advocare, we need to come up underneath people and humble ourselves and be servant leaders and show them the way humbly. You're not their boss. You don't own anybody. So what we do is we just show them enough. We're their headlights. So we shine our light just far enough so that way they can see an attainable goal and not make things too complicated or bring distractions in. So what we do is we show them the path and the way so that way their how soon can become a reality. For some people, it's as soon as possible. For other people, it's a little bit longer, and that's okay. We need to love people exactly where they're at. And then we all know that in Advocare, the only way that you can fail is by quitting. So if we know that we're not quitting, then we know that failure is not an option. If failure isn't an option, what's the only thing that's left on the table? That's success. So we will succeed here in Advocare if we don't quit. So let's not bring the distractions in. Let's not bring any questions in that bring doubt into anybody's mind that Advocare is not the how. So now that we have achieved, let's fast forward down the line and say that we have achieved our dreams and we're living our dream life. What is this opportunity going to be and look like for you once you've achieved everything that you initially started out for? Well, I said in the beginning that this business begins and ends with the people. It begins and ends with the relationships. So once we've achieved our dream, now it's time for us to pay what we've learned forward to new people, to the new people who are not yet having the success or having that dream become a reality. So we need to pay it forward to them so that way they can experience the freedom that we know is in Advocare. So let's circle all the way back and let's start having some controlled conversations with people. Let's break it down. Let's ask them the right questions. Let's allow them to see their current reality. Let's ask them what their preferred future is. Then, once they start asking what if that is possible, let's start figuring out what that how is. We have that vehicle. Let's position that with strength, and then let's just figure out how soon do they want those dreams to become a reality. And then once we achieve that or they achieve that, let's teach them how to pay it forward properly. So that's your WOD video for Tuesday. I hope y'all are having a great pay period. Get out there and get to work. You're champions.